Hi, Mrs. Young here, and today we're going to talk about mammals. So, some characteristics that all mammals share are that they're endothermic. So just like birds, remember, endothermic means that the animal produces their own internal body heat. They also have a four-chambered heart, and they have skin that's covered with fur or hair. And then mammals also give birth to live young and then feed that young with milk that's made by the mother. So when it comes to obtaining food and oxygen, because we know all animals have to do that, most animals have different shaped teeth that are adapted for chewing. So depending on what type of food the animal eats, their teeth will be adapted for eating that type of food. So, for example, we have a panda who's eating its bamboo, and here we have the panda tooth. You can see that it's large and flat, and that helps it break down that hard bamboo. So mammals can be both herbivores and carnivores, meaning they eat plants or other animals, or both. Think of a human. We eat plants and animals. And then when it comes to oxygen, mammals have lungs that help them breathe. So mammals have muscles and bones, and these work together to help the mammal move wherever it needs to. So depending on what type of animal it is, or what type of mammal, I should say, that it is, their muscles and their bones are going to work together accordingly. So there's three main groups of mammals, and these groups are defined by the way that they reproduce and how their young develop. So we have our monotremes, our marsupials, and our placental. So let's start with our monotremes. So these are mammals that actually lay eggs. So an example would be a spiny anteater and the duck-billed platypus. Next we have our marsupials. Marsupials have young that's born at a very early stage, and then they continue to develop in a pouch on the mother's belly. So examples of this would be kangaroo, koalas, and possums. And then finally we have the placental. So placental mammals have young that develop in the mother's body until their body systems work on their own. So examples would be humans, elephants, mice. The time that it takes for the young to develop is called the gestational period. And just to throw some fun facts out for you, we know humans' gestational period is 9 months. Well, a mouse, its gestational period is only 20 days. But then you have your elephant, whose gestational period is 21 months. Can you imagine if you were a mama elephant having to be pregnant with your baby for almost 2 years? I think that would be quite difficult. But anyway, this is a little bit about mammals, and I hope you found that helpful.